Welcome to my channel, and this is Grace Tutor, and what I do here, solve technical drawing problems and also provide very important information that can help you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. If you are watching my video for the first time, I want to say thank you and I want to appreciate you. Please subscribe to this channel and help me to share my videos with your friends who are technical drawing students. As I said, what I do here is to give you information that you need to know for you to do well in your technical drawing examinations. And today I have a very good information that I need to know. And that information is on principles of tangency, tangency. So I'm going to be explaining what you need to know about the principles of tangency here, how you need to apply to solve some problems, and the kind of problems that you need to use the principles of tangency to solve. So let's start and look at the information that I have here. Okay, and as you can see here, that the principles of tangency are used in the construction of crane hook, and this is a template of a crane hook with dimensions given here. Okay, then we also have that we also use the principle of tangency to construct spanners, to construct electric bulb, and also for templates like this, we use the principle of tangency to construct this template and some other ones that you may come across. Okay. Now, so the next slide here says that there are three principles of tangency, and we have principle 1, principle 2, and principle 3. And it's very, very important that you bear these principles in mind as I'm going to show you how you are going to apply them. Let's start with principle 1, as we have here that this principle is used to join an arc with a straight line. So we use principle 1 to join an arc with a straight line. So that is for the principle 1. While principle 2, we use this principle to join two arcs internally. So we use principle 2 to join two arcs internally, while principle 3, we use it to join two arcs externally, So these are the three principles, and we are going to take them one by one. So we are going to dedicate a video to each of them. So we are starting with that of principle 1, which is used to join an arc with a straight line. So let's see. So principle 1, as I said, we used to join an arc with a straight line. We use principle 1 to join an arc with a straight line. Okay, so now, so for the application of principle 1, as you can see here, that this principle is used to join an arc with a straight line. And then according to what I put here, that you should know that point C is the point of tangency. So this is the point of tangency, point of tangency, point of tangency, point of tangency, point of tangency here, and point of tangency here. Now, so for the first application of the principle of tangency that we have here we have that to draw an arc of radius r tangential to two straight lines at a right angle to each other. So these two lines that we have here, so they are at right angle to each other, as you can see the angle here. So these two lines are at right angle to each other. So we want to use an arc to connect them together, or want to blend them together, so using an arc. So how can we do this? So what you need to do is that after you have drawn this line and this line being at right angle to each other, so let's say the radius r is 20 millimeters, for example. So what you need to do is that from this point here, you take a measurement of 20 millimeters to this point. Okay, then you take a measurement of 20 millimeters from this point to this point here. Then you draw a line. So at this point where we have 20 millimeters, you draw a center line parallel to this vertical line. Okay, so that is the line that we have here. Then at this point where we have 20 from here to here, so you also draw a center line that will be parallel to this horizontal line, and the two lines, they intersect at this point O here. So you form a square. So this is the square that you have formed. So what you just need to do is to put the midpoint of your compass here, without 20 millimeters, which is the radius given. So without 20 millimeters, put the pinpoint of your compass at this point O here. So it will touch this point, then you draw this arc that will connect these two lines together or blend them together. So this is how you can blend them together or connect them together with the use of an arc. Then the next one that we have here is that to draw an arc of radius r tangential to two straight lines at an acute angle to each other, at an acute angle. So these two lines, they are at an acute angle, like I think 75 degree. So 75 degrees is an acute angle. So but the two lines are at acute angle to each other. So which I believe you know the values of the angles that we call acute angle. So having drawn these two lines at an acute angle to each other, so we need to take a measurement of 20 millimeters. I use 20 here too. So 20 millimeters. So from here to here, and then 20 millimeters from here to here. So connect them together to form this particular shape. I think this shape looks like a rhombus. So to form this shape, so having formed this shape and then drawing this center line parallel to this line, and you draw this center line parallel to this line, so they intersect at this point O here. So what you just need to do is to put the midpoint of the compass here at this point O with 20 millimeters, then you draw this arc that will connect these two straight lines together, so that are inclined at an acute angle to each other. So then this point is the point of tangency. This point of tangency must be indicated as I've explained here. Then the next one is this, that we have that to draw an arc of radius r tangential to two straight lines at an obtuse angle to each other, at an obtuse angle to each other. So these two lines are at obtuse angle to each other. That's an angle that's more than 90 degrees. So now, so having drawn these lines at an acute angle to each other, so we also need to draw this line parallel to this line, and we also draw this parallel line parallel to this line at a particular distance. I think I use 20 millimeters for each of them from this point. So they intersect at this point O here. So with the radius of this same distance, so which is I use 20 millimeters. So putting a pinpoint at this point here, we can draw this arc that will blend these two straight lines together. Okay, so this is how we use principle one. So these principles, as I said, we apply them in the construction of spanners, electric bulb, crane hooks, and then so we have templates. So without these principles, you cannot construct these things. You cannot construct something like this. So please bear it in mind and practice. And I pray that God will give you understanding. Okay, so we are done with principle one. We are done with principle one. So the next one that we are going to look at will be in principle two, and that will be in next video. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.